When did you discover you're considered ugly and attractive? When someone said I was the ugliest girl in school on that anonymous app called Secret. When a guy who was like a brother to me didn't believe another guy would sexual assault me because there were prettier women there that night. When my husband admitted he's never been attracted to me. Says a lot about my personality though, huh? When I'm so used to not being treated like other women, I go to pay the cover fee on ladies' night at a club, because I know I'm not bringing the kind of value to the club those nights are intended for. Kinda just put the pieces together. I'm short, a bit chubby, working on it. Elmo don't have the best hairline, have crippling social anxiety and self-confidence. Honestly, the biggest indicator is that a girl called me handsome once in high school, and I literally think about that every day since that's not happened since. But hey, life's too short not to believe there's someone out there, just gotta keep trying. In college, I was waiting at a crosswalk when a car full of girls pulled up and yelled, "Damn, you're ugly as fuck," while pointing and laughing at me. No, I'm not making this up. I'm aware it seems too on the nose given the question, and yes, I did spend the rest of the evening laying in bed. I like to think I've had a bit of a glow up since then, but damn, some people have a lot of audacity. When I look at myself in the mirror and see all of the things I could change about myself, but I never have the physical or mental energy to. When my mirror started swiping left on me every morning. As somebody who's been both, people are less nicer, friendly and welcome towards you. People give you weird looks and will say horrible things behind your back. When I was pretty, people gave me free stuff. That stopped. It's way harder to make friends and just socialize with people, and it's easier to become isolated and ostracized. Lunchtime at school goes from hanging with people to either hiding out in the library or the toilet, and lunch break times become long and tedious. People will ask you out, but as a prank dare among friends. The opposite sex, in my case boys, go from wanting to be with you, befriend you, to treating you like you have three heads. This is a weird one, but girls can be much nicer to you, depending on the person, because they no longer see you as a threat. Just now, upon reading this question, nobody told me I was considered ugly before you did. OP. Why would you do that to me? Why? When I was born, Doc said you and tried to shove me back in. When I found out some people are approached in public when another person likes them. When a girl wolf whistled at my friend, I knew who she was aiming it at and looked and smiled. She shot me a look and said, "Not you." I was 15 years old. Never leaves you. When I realized I avoid every mirror. Probably the last 2 years or so. In mid-40s and my age is just really starting to show in all areas, and I am just not attractive at all anymore. I was always bullied for having a big nose and unattractive features, so it's always the first thing I see and dislike about myself. I was always the ugly best friend, and it's completely shot my confidence and self-esteem. Very cool and fun. When no one has talked to me in 3 years. I consider myself ugly, but most people tell I'm not. I still don't know what to think of it. I'm a mom now. My age increased, my body changed, and the unwanted male attention stopped. It's freaking awesome. I cut my hair shorter and wear clothes that may not be appealing to the male gaze. I'm invisible to most creepers. The BBQ guy gave me a whole loaf of bread with my order, so someone is sweet on thick 40-somethings. A boy in 8th grade replied you when one of my friends told him I thought he was cute. When I couldn't look at myself without a Snapchat filter anymore. I discovered that I am ugly because all my life I have been called ugly, people laughed at my appearance and treated me badly for not being attractive. I was always rejected, and I never received a compliment. When I said, "Anu I'm ugly," and no one corrected me. When I gained weight and became invisible. Since grade 3, was bullied, told I was ugly all the time. My mother constantly told me so as a child teen, along with fat bad breath. I will never believe otherwise. A boy I had a crush on in middle school wrote a note that said, "You're an ugly moo cow. I did ever like you," and put it in my locker. Lol.